So you've got a side hustle. Should you mention that in an interview though? Hi, my name is Ash, and on this channel I share all of the hints, tips and tricks I've picked up from my international talent acquisition and recruitment career. I've worked for some of the biggest headhunting firms in the world, and now I lead the recruitment for one of the coolest and fastest growing tech businesses in the UK. I've seen and made a lot of mistakes over the years, so with this channel, hopefully you don't have to. Today I just wanted to touch a little bit on entrepreneurship and the hustle culture. With the rise of the Gary V's, the Ali Abdaals, the YouTube entrepreneurs, the hustle culture that's been built up over the last 10 to 20 years, now more than ever, everyone is chasing those prized multiple income streams, and fair play to you. The conundrum facing a lot of people though is whether to mention this in a job interview. Our parents' generation grew up with the mentality that if you did have something on the side, if you were in a job interview, you had to play them down as much as possible. And even to this day, that sort of rhetoric is still fairly common. Just a few years ago, I remember speaking to a candidate and I brought up the business they had on their CV. We spoke a lot about it and they told me the ins and outs of the business, but they were sure to caveat the conversation by saying that they were planning on selling it and it doesn't take up too much of their time. Lo and behold, to this day, they still have that business. Make sure they know it won't affect your work was the advice given to me a few years ago upon entering the working world. And I suppose logically this does make sense, right? I mean, if you're interviewing for a business, they don't want your attention diverted elsewhere. However, in 2021, I think this advice is pretty outdated. What I'd say actually is shout it from the rooftops. Plaster your side hustle all over LinkedIn. Put it on your CV. Make sure your interviewer or your prospective company knows all about it. Let them know your plans for it. Tell them how you built it, why you're so passionate about it, how you got into it, what adversity have you had with the business and how have you overcome it. The answers to all these questions are directly relatable to the world of work. And this shows true entrepreneurship. And how many job descriptions have we seen that on? I mean, let's flip it around. Why would they not want to hire someone who knows how to build a business? This means you can help them build their business. This means you've developed commercial acumen. You're able to spot trends in the market, and most importantly, you know how to make money. And if that wasn't enough, at the end of the day, the business you're interviewing for was originally built by an entrepreneur, whether that was 5 years ago or 105 years ago. So let's be fair, who are they to stifle an up and coming entrepreneur? Does this mean you're not likely to stay with the business for the next 10 years? Yeah, sure. And hopefully, I guess. But when you look at recruitment trends nowadays, people rarely stay in a job for 3 or 4 years, let alone 10 years. So to all those businesses out there who use this as an excuse not to hire someone with a side hustle, people are gonna leave your business regardless. As a business, you should be concerned with maximizing your ROI on that individual for the period of time they're with you. And in return, you should be working on developing that person's skills as well. In fact, you should be offering more kinds of development to appeal to people like this. They should look back on their time with you and think that was a great period of their life where they learned a lot and had a lot of fun. And if that's the case and all the people who leave your business are leaving with those sort of feelings, it's only going to help you in the long term. Think about all the referrals or even business that will come your way in the future. So to conclude this quick video, if a company is willing to reject you on the basis that you have a side business, I'd probably argue they've done you a favor. The likelihood is they're probably not fostering the type of environment you want to be in. The type of environment where you're growing, you're learning, and developing skills that can help you in your business. Take the rejection, thank them for their time, and continue your job search elsewhere. Find a business that will celebrate your entrepreneurship and even teach you the necessary skills to help you develop it even further. Thanks for watching, and if you found any benefit in this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the like button and subscribe. Share with someone that you think could benefit from it as well. Don't forget, you've got the free job search tracker in the description below, and if you have any questions in relation to this video or anything else to do with your job search, drop me a comment below and I'll be more than happy to get back to you. I'll see you in the next one.